Hello, my international professionals. This is Tana Storani, your international career strategist. And this is my channel where I bring successful professionals and HR professionals that can help you to expand your career internationally. And today I have a very special guest, Amna. She is a career coach here in Dubai, and she has been coaching and helping also loads of job seekers to get a job in Dubai, because the market here it's really different from the European market. And she will be here answering your questions and talking about the market here. Thank you very much, Amna.
Most welcome. Thank you very much for this amazing invitation. And we have been in connection over the LinkedIn. So pleasure to join you. Thank you once again.
Thank you. And look, can you just go through a little bit of your background, what you do, how you help, like professionals here in Dubai?
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So a bit of like brief one, I would go there. So my name is Amna Hussain, and I've been into human resources over here in Dubai, UAE, back in like 2015. Then I started a career consultancy and mentoring basically to professionals over here in UAE, how to look for the job, how to understand the market, sharing my own personal and professional experiences basically, right? So that was again a very exciting time to understand that how this market works, what are the insights we should learn, and what are the techniques we should follow. So since then, I'm enjoying so much to interact with professionals in UAE and across the globe as well, and using LinkedIn and different strategies to network. So yeah, amazing.
You. Yeah, so basically you do what I do here
Yeah.
in the UAE.
There
And
you
it was,
go. Exactly.
how I met, like I was with Amna, because we were mentioned in article, like the top LinkedIn experts. And they mentioned, like a list of 10 professionals. And it was me, Amna, and other professionals. And I was like, that's the contact other peers, like just to share information, network. And I'm really here, like in my channel, exchanging knowledge, insights, because this is so important. Networking.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that was the time basically when we appeared together on that listing in the job in Dubai of LinkedIn top coaches. And that's the beauty of LinkedIn, actually, to connect with people. We connect, we communicate, and then here we are.
Professionals don't know, like how powerful LinkedIn is.
Exactly.
Like it's such a pity, like some professionals, they know, they do, but some others, they are very blind. I think LinkedIn is only for people that wants to find a job or change job. Some clients even get to me like, oh, like I don't want my manager to see that I changed anything my LinkedIn, because he can think I, like I want to change jobs. And I'm like, no, don't say.
Yeah.
Like old mindset.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
this happens to me too. Yeah.
Let's start with the job market here. Tell me.
I'm here. I'm here with you. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Can you? We have a little bit of delay. I said, so let's go through the job market.
Okay. Right. So job market over here in UAE, and especially like Dubai, is of course changing drastically after like a pandemic. There is a huge change now. But at the same time, there are some different norms which are introduced. Most of the companies are also now like flexible, giving flexibility to the employees to work from home, flexible hours. Remote opportunities are really much there, and full-time opportunities also are very much are there over here in UAE. Most of the expats are coming over here to UAE and looking for a job. My clients and most of the professionals are achieving the jobs as well at the same time. So definitely, UAE job market is going up, and with that, I always say to my clients that you also have to go up, means level up your profiles, level up yourself to compete in this huge pool of talent, right? So keep on upgrading
Mhm.
yourself, keep on working on your profiles to be the better, the unique version in the UAE job market, which is so much competitive, so much full of talent, and so much full of multi-talent, I must say. Multicultural country, so multi-talent is there. So you have to keep on working on yourself enough that employer would like to know you more. Employer would like to reach out to your profile and get to know more about yourself. So in that terms, of course, you have to keep an eye and horizon open for yourself to be confident professional in this market. That's what I would like to share here.
Yes. Would you say that the market here, they appreciate more candidates that have strong experience and expertise? Because in Ireland, like in Europe, all right,
Yeah.
sometimes candidates need to downgrade their CV.
Okay.
Many professionals in Europe with a strong profile, and would be easier for the candidates, for the Brazilian candidates, to downgrade the CV a little bit to get like an entry level position or a mid level position. Understand? Would
Hmm.
this happen here? Here would be like it should go full on, experience, super strong, like
Okay.
strategic.
Yeah. Okay. So for this one, how it works, like you don't have to downgrade or low up your profile. Okay, you have to adjust your profile. You have to tailor your profile with the job requirements. Okay, let's say you are HR manager in your home country or HR supervisor in your home country, let's say, and when you are coming over here to UAE,
Mhm.
so that exactly the title could be changed over here. Maybe HR generalist, maybe HR officer, HR executive, maybe. Okay. So, but the
All right.
job duties, job description would be same. Okay. Somehow the titles
All
could
right.
be different, of course. The experience for sure would be a little bit different, but as a whole, you see your skills, what skills you have matching to the job role, and there you go, then you apply accordingly. So you don't have to underestimate yourself. That's the, I think, right word, maybe. You don't have to underestimate
Okay.
yourself that, okay, I'm not getting something. Yeah, you have
Yes,
to keep
exactly.
up with
And
your. Yeah.
for example, so here the market is very competitive. So you're competing with a lot of good professionals from India that are super good, like they have experience, and they also have, like, and it's easier for them to come to Dubai. Like most of Indians, they have already that are, like competing for the level of like analyst, executive roles. We have
Yeah.
Europeans, we have different nationalities. How is the market like? So do you feel the market here have any preference? Do you understand, like, is
Yeah.
there any preference, or even, like, for example, for women? Ilana is asking,
Yeah.
how is the women, would like preferences in regards to nationality, in regards to sex, in regards to age? Do you understand?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, see, for sure, there are different preferences. Why? Because again, this is a multicultural environment. countries running over here, with different investors over here, again with different nationalities, right? So when there is an investment going on from different nationals, so definitely there will be having some preferences also. Okay, that's for sure. It is there, but at the same time, when you have some, again, skills to offer, so those people would like to know more about you. Okay, now let's say if we talk about demographics, or if we say about like gender preferences, like job market and women over here have a lot of opportunities. Okay, it entirely depends that what you have to offer. Okay, what type of skills you have, what you are looking for, and where are you looking for. You have to choose your specific industry. You have to choose your specific sector you want to work in. That's how you will
Yeah.
track your job search journey. You don't like, I suggest, I recommend, you don't have to go here and there for any job. Okay, like, be strategic, be target oriented. Okay, when there is a specific preferences, of course you have to follow that. And if let's say, if any job is open for everyone, there you go. It's all about your skills, then it's all about your competencies. It's all about that what employer is looking for is something unique in the market. And if there are preferences, of course, go with that. So yeah, it's everything is going on. You have to select the what you're looking for. You have to target yourself, keep a track, a strategy to work on. Yeah.
Yes. Amazing.
Okay, wow, that's an interesting
I'm
question.
25 years old, speaking languages. Yeah. And it's easier to find a job in Dubai. I have hospitality experience.
This is number one, a great question. Number two, he is multi-skillful person because he speaks 3 languages. Number three, yes, he would find an easy time to get into job. Why? Because of course, in a hospitality experience sector, they prefer different bilingual. So of course there are multi opportunities for him. He can try. Yeah, for sure.
Yes. And hospitality industry here, it's one of the most strong industries in Dubai. I would say
Exactly.
construction and hospitality,
Yeah.
and investment, right? Banking. It's very strong, very. Another actually good question, Priscilla is saying, hello, Amna and Tana. As a Brazilian, we can go as a student visa and change the status for a work permit. So the question here that I'm going to explain you, Amna, in Europe, okay, especially in Ireland, there's such a thing as you getting a work visa, okay,
Yeah.
that's not in a list. So you either go to the country as a student, okay, you get a student visa, and if you're not in a ineligible, like list, you can swap for the work. You cannot go, like as a tourist, for example, in
Mhm.
Ireland or in Germany, stay there for 3 months, finding a job, and then let's say you get a job and then change this visa for work visa. This is not allowed. But here in Dubai, it is allowed, right? So you can come
Exactly.
here as a tourist and you can find a job
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Over here,
so this is really
exactly. Like over here, there are many options they are offering about the visas, right? There are many regulations UAE is providing to every professional for giving them opportunity to live over here, work here, and make your career. So definitely, yeah. So it's always advisable to check with the authorities. Go with the legal procedures to know about the right kind of visa for you. So that would be really helpful, actually.
and other thing, my international professionals here in Dubai, there is no such a thing as skills that can get the work visa. Any professional can get the work visa, right?
Yeah.
A delivery can get the work visa. A nurse can get the work visa. A waiter, anyone. If you know, if the company wants to employ you, you can
Yeah.
come to Dubai and get a job. And this is really, really good because in Europe, this doesn't happen, Amna. You know, like you either
Uh-huh.
need to be in the list that the professionals, the country wants. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah. 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 I am with you, of course.
Yeah. So Priscilla say, how is the market when we talk about age, status, marital? Recruiters ask those questions. In Europe, is not allowed to ask based on GDPR. How about UAE?
Yeah, of course. It's a very basic question over here that employers do ask these questions in a very what you call it, initial stages sometimes, though it doesn't have to be like this, right? But it is like it.
Yeah, it
Again,
is.
depending upon the employers, depending upon the employer or company culture, okay, depending upon that they want to make the decision sometimes based on these questions. Again, I'm not in a favor, of course, because these are the questions that can be asked later at the stage of like a decision. But over here, market really works in a different way other than Europe for sure. And
Yes.
somehow it creates biasness, of course, so it shouldn't be avoided, but we cannot avoid it at the same time if we want to search the job over here. So like we have to be very open and honest, okay, and
Yes.
we should be sharing these answers. Yeah.
Yes. Moreover, this questions also tells a lot about the company.
Yes, for sure.
You know, like tells a lot about the company. So I always tell my clients, you know, like, look, at the end of the day, this is gonna be your second home. You know, your work is your second home.
Yeah.
It's where you're gonna spend most of your time, you know, like when you're
Yeah.
not home. So, you know, like you want to stay in a place you feel comfortable, you feel valued. And sometimes,
Yeah.
most of the times, you know, like, but not most of the time, sometimes some companies are not, and you can figure during the interview, you can start to the, you know, like to the culture, feel the environment through the interview questions. So
Exactly.
it happens.
Yeah.
At least you need to
And
be aware of it. You know, like like the market is different. You know.
exactly. It's all about difference in the market, difference in the norms of hiring procedures, differences in recruitment procedures. So it depends, of course. So if you are choosing UAE as a country for your career, so of course you have to go through these questions. You have to be honest. That's for sure. Okay. Why? Because of course company will help you as well if they want to hire you, and if they are asking about these legal questions, so maybe they will be providing you the medical, the other benefits based on these questions. Yeah.
Yes. So how is the executive C level in Dubai for who is already in Dubai and want to change the job?
Okay, yeah, that's a very great questions because most of my clients are also C-level executive and they are doing so well over here already. But when they are in a transition period of the careers, they slightly find challenging sometimes. Why? Because they don't get exactly what they're looking for. But I don't say to compromise on your careers. Of course, you wait for the right moment, be spot on, be spontaneous with your profiles, networking, leverage your networking capabilities and your skills. Why? Because the right employer will see you. Okay, the right eye will definitely get to you. So C-level executives, I would highly recommend to level up their networking skills,
Yes.
presentation skills. socializing together, connect with each other, and be active. That really helps to get to the level what they're looking for. But as a
Yes.
conclusion, of course, there are many opportunities. You just have to make yourself stand out from the crowd, stand out from the pool of talent. That's what is my experience actually. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's how.
And would companies use LinkedIn here as much as in Ireland? Because what
Okay.
I feel is that, for example, for job posting, all right, there
Uh-huh.
aren't many jobs posted in LinkedIn than, um, like a job board here in Dubai, like Indeed or, Bayut,
Yeah.
this,
No,
like
so
job board
no, so
websites. I
yeah,
see more jobs posted there than in LinkedIn.
yeah. You know what, Tana? Nowadays, it's happening a blend of it. You find every information everywhere now. Okay. Now you do one thing that you select one platform. Okay. If you select, let's say, LinkedIn, okay, you start using LinkedIn, start leveraging your profile on LinkedIn, you stick to LinkedIn, okay, create your good connections there, reach out to executive people, reach out to HR, reach out to hiring managers over there, and from there things can progress. Okay. Because there are a lot of job listings going on. We have to be very careful at the same time, just to know that which is the right and the genuine one. Okay. I'm just mentioning over here why, because it will help many of the professionals, that you have to keep an eye, you have to cross check, we have to research about the right listing actually. Okay. Because
Yeah,
most of the time the jobs are not real at the listing job boards over here sometimes. So
yeah, really.
professionals,
There is scam.
yeah, they are. So yeah, so professionals have to be very careful, very vigilant, and do ask support, do ask support, do ask guidance if you're not able to find out, right? So that's what we are here to help you guys.
Yes, that's a very good, like warning, because
Yeah,
indeed there's so many scam job, like scam jobs. They say, oh, you got a job in this oil and gas company, so you need to send $2,000 for the
yeah,
visa application.
no, not at all. Be very careful for such emails, and it happens actually, it does happen a lot. Many of the professionals come up with these situations, and they discuss that, okay, Amna, we did like this, what happened next? I was like, wow, you already did it, right? Now
Yeah.
we are here to fix it. So again,
Okay.
yeah, you have to be very
So
careful.
Bruno is saying, I have experience in cruise line. So yes, you can get a job in cruise line here, and you can
Yep.
get the visa because any job can get a visa here. And a LinkedIn user said, what about high-level positions, director, and foreign language speaking management? We have just answered this question, actually. Carlos is saying, I'm senior engineer of oil and gas in Brazil. Who is the best way to reach oil and gas companies recruiters, and how is the marketing known in Dubai?
Okay, yeah. So oil and gas is the very booming sector over here in Dubai. Okay, and you are professional already over there in Brazil, and just try to get into connections on LinkedIn. Okay, with the people who are in oil and gas, with the industry people who are in oil and gas. Just try to connect with them, try to ask them the real scenario, what's going on over here in Dubai, what are the opportunities they are opening up. You can visit the company pages, there are a lot of like opportunities going on, and then the references, the networking. So people connect with people for
Yeah.
the job opportunities.
Would would you say professionals are active in networking here on LinkedIn?
No, say again.
Would you say the professionals here in Dubai, in the UAE, are very active in connecting and networking?
Yeah, Yeah,
in
absolutely.
using LinkedIn?
Yeah, very active. Very active. And those people
Yeah.
who are not active, I of course recommend them to be active, to start using LinkedIn, to start understanding LinkedIn. Because again, LinkedIn is so huge to understand. There are different sections you have to understand. There are some ways you have to carry on. There are some like communication tone, the presentation way, the content, everything. There are some, really different ways to be taken care of course. Then you can network well, and once you network well, definitely there are many opportunities for you.
We have a special guest here, Sarah. So Sarah, she's a recruiter. She said, as a TA here, I would not recommend anyone to come as tourist and hope to find a job. This is not
Huh.
the scenario anymore. You can try and your home country and then come. It's very expensive for you. That's true, right? Because it's really expensive and
Yeah, I
competitive.
do
The
understand.
market here, it's very
Yeah.
competitive. Like I would say even more than Europe, because in Europe they protect a lot the European. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Most of the time the European doesn't have the doesn't have, like the knowledge. So then they have to
Hmm.
go for, like the highly experienced professionals. But
Okay.
here they all nationalities. They accept all professionals. So you
Okay.
have the top of the top from all over the world, from all the Arabic countries, and you have like people from, like Lebanon, Syria, Egypt, speaking English, French,
Right.
and Arabic, like competing for a position,
Okay.
like with all thousands of other nationalities and professions. So it's very competitive, the market here. Sarah is right. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Nowadays, again, we all are virtually connected. Why not to leverage social media? Okay, start your personal brand, start your personal branding activities using the social media, so that employers can see you worldwide or overseas. So definitely, it can help, because you know what? One of my client get the job when she was there in the home country. Okay, and she practiced everything about LinkedIn, networking, and all the job search techniques over here in UAE. So the
Yes.
employer reached out to her. Okay, and from there they connected and
To
everything
her.
was processed.
Wow.
Yeah. So see, that's the power of social media platforms, LinkedIn, and the right job search strategies. So that's why I
Yes.
want to go on. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Um, Danielle is asking, hi there. I'm here with a question for you. Today I
Okay.
work in two jobs. I'm a teacher of graduate pharmacy and university, and I am a medical science liaison at a pharmacy. I want to get a great opportunity in medical science liaison in Dubai. Um, would that be possible? So, how is the pharmaceutical industry here, in your opinion?
Yeah. So where
Because in
he's at now? Right now he's in Dubai or Brazil?
he's in Brazil.
He's in Brazil. Okay, yeah. Pharmaceutical, it is going okay. Okay. Why? Because again, healthcare is the main sector. Okay, and within the healthcare sector, pharmaceutical comes in. Okay. So, for
Okay.
example, if you are looking for some specific sector, which is pharmaceutical, of course, you should get into touch with the pharmaceutical groups over here, companies over here. There are very large groups working over here. But again, look for the requirements,
Yes.
what they are looking for, and who you are basically. So, match the things together and then see what's worth it for you. So, give it a try. Go and
Yes.
search
Yes.
all the
And again,
pharmaceutical
guys, starting
groups.
with a good link. Yes.
What you said?
It has to start with a good CV, and it has to
Yes,
be
for sure.
well written. No English mistakes, no grammar mistakes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes, 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 yes. We have so many questions. Oh my God, we have so many
Yeah,
questions. Yeah.
that's
Thank you
so
very
great.
much, Sarah. I'm waiting to interview you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for the
Yes,
amazing participation, because this is all for you, which Tana is bringing up regularly. And this is so great to see. And the more
and
you ask, the more
uh,
you learn.
yes. So actually, like my main question that I reached out to many talent acquisition recruiters to ask that.
Yeah.
It's how should the CV and how should the CV design and structure and content look like? Because in Ireland, they love like 2-3 pages CV with a lot of achievements, projects.
Yeah.
In America, it's very short, it's 1 page, like in the UK, in France, like would be 1 to 2 pages.
Yeah.
How is the CV here?
Okay. Yeah. So, one thing I first want to tell you that I am a big fan of one pager. I
Yeah.
personally have my one-page resume, and I really like to be more creative in that. I keep on tailoring it. I keep on like seeing that what I can present best in the one-page form. That's my personal thing so far after the experiences, right? Okay, so coming to your question, that what is over here, 1 page and a half and maximum 2 pages, not more
Yeah.
than that. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, because it will be boring, it will be lengthy, no one has time to read. It's just like, a human eye is just skimming through. And if it's in going to the software, of course, the software is just picking up the keywords. So, and content wise, make it very relevant, make it very much match to the job description, the job requirement, because that will help employer to know more better about you in a better way, rather than
Yes.
writing up the whole stories for no reason. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and keep on modifying your resume as per the job description, because
Yes,
that will take you to the next level.
that's true.
So yeah, and keep
Yes.
it
Always
simple,
a
and keep it
practice.
simple. Yeah, keep it simple.
Yes. I like the 2 pages. I'm always like, how can someone write your career background in 1 page? Like 1 page is in Brazil. We have 1 page
Okay.
CV in Brazil. Yes. So
It
our
can.
recruiters want 1 page CV. In Ireland,
Yeah.
if you send 1 page, they throw your CV in the bin. They don't want 1 page. They want to read. Yes. In Ireland,
Okay.
they want to read. They want, like the project. They want to read, like the client names. They want to read, like little details, like it's funny.
Wow. Wow.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
yes,
opposite. It's opposite. Yeah. It
yes,
happens. It varies basically from region to region, person to
mhm,
person, employer to employer. So back in the days, I had 2 page CV. Then I learned how to sum up with the 1 page and a half. You know, and then now, for example, after there will be a certain level that when you work on your
mhm,
LinkedIn profile will speak more than your CV. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's how we are trying to
yes,
create the awareness,
yes,
basically. Okay, I love a good CV, and I don't
yes. Sorry,
care.
say I love a good CV. If it's long and it's good. If it's a good CV, honestly, I don't care. So I think, like it's really up to the recruiter, and
Yeah.
it's really up to how well the CV is written. Because,
Yes.
for example, ChatGPT, it's not saying bad thing about ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT,
Yeah.
but I can see now already CVs that have been built by ChatGPT because they are all vague.
Exactly.
Vague. What do you mean about vague, Tana? I mean, like, if you're a sales representative, okay, ChatGPT will write, provided sales to clients across Brazil.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's vague. So, like, you have to add your juice. You have to add your experience. So, provided sales support to pharmaceutical companies
Yeah.
across that improve. I don't know, selling ABC product
Yeah. Absolutely.
and covering, and managing more than 25 accounts, SMB accounts, like, so it has to have details. It has to
Yeah.
give details about your job, about what you did.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's vague.
Absolutely.
Yes,
And you know what? Chat GPT and other writers, other online tools should be used as just a help, just a guide, not not for everything. Just to help or
yes,
guide to understand the language, maybe. Otherwise, you have to write or you have to share your own thing, what you did individually, the details, what you
yes,
said, right? Okay, what you're
exactly.
saying, service,
Yes, she
Sarah is
said the
saying something.
service here that are bold providing is essential for anyone looking for a job. That's
Absolutely.
job seekers need, like, they need help, like they don't know what to do. Nobody knows the rules. That's true. It's still evolving. It makes a difference when you stand out in the process. Very good. Yes.
Thank you, Sarah, for
Yes.
being here and being
Yes.
active
Yes.
participant. I really
Fernando,
appreciate.
Fernando is saying, how is the IT market for Salesforce roles like consultant, BA, analysts, and administrators?
Yes, Fernando, very good question. The IT market is also evolving a lot. There are many opportunities over here. Just a couple of days back, I was talking to a consultant, IT consultant, and he is also working on different like projects. He is also connecting with a lot of like IT people. So if definitely you are on LinkedIn, you have to connect with more IT people, project management, consultants. So there you go. You can collaborate with each other, have some meetings, have some, a talk about the opportunities. So yeah, it's happening a lot.
And what do you think are the hot industries now? Like apart from, of course, healthcare, uh,
Yeah.
hospitality,
Uh,
hotel, and construction, because booming everywhere. There's so many, like constructions here around.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oil and gas, of course, is all time. Aviation is there. Okay. Then
Aviation.
yeah, aviation. You know what? Because just one of my client came from Bahrain. She is into aviation, and she got an opportunity in aviation sector only. So that's why it's workable over here. Then hospitality, manufacturing is also all time available industry over here in
Yes.
UAE. So yeah, you can look up to that as well. Yeah. And otherwise,
Very good.
HR field, accounting and finance field is always there. Whoever is into HR, whoever is in accounting and finance, you guys can get a good opportunities over here.
Logistics here as well.
Logistics,
Import,
supply. Yeah.
import. Guys, everything here in Dubai is important.
That's for
Everything,
sure.
all the food, all the products. So like import and export is huge here.
Yeah.
Warehouse, Amazon, it's super big here, like I see, a lot of retention, and also, service providers like the like there is a lot of rich people here, like
Yeah.
businesses, that actually are based in Europe, but they opened they opened
Franchise.
yes, they opened, like headquarter
Yeah.
here because of tax purpose. So
Yeah.
there are so many opportunities that you don't even imagine.
Yeah.
Just by,
Absolutely.
like connecting with the right people, talking to the right people, you can get a job that's it's PA of a rich people, of a rich person that needs help, like, or the age, the agenda.
Yeah.
So many, here's
And
so many crazy stories.
absolutely. Okay. And even education sector as well. In education also, there are very much like opportunities, but there are
Yes.
some criterias for the teachers, educationist. So
Yes.
in a nutshell, everything is over here available as per your industry matching sector. You just have to keep on extracting in the best possible way.
Yes, yes, yes. And how are the recruitment trends in your opinion?
Recruitment trends, of course, has changed a lot. Okay, there were the days when people were just coming over here with a pile of CVs and dropping in the companies,
Yeah.
you know. But by the time it's all online, most of it is the online procedures for recruitment. Then people are much into network. Okay, references is also there, means networking. So for example, if there's a recruiter, TA, they are just posting the jobs over there on LinkedIn or any other job portal. They are of course using the softwares to pull out the CVs. Okay, so out of those CVs they select the best one, right? That's how they are taking up the recruitment procedures. So again, it's more like and yes, AI is also there in recruitment, a lot of it, that companies are using AI models to recruit and screen the best talent. So
Yes.
that's what we have to understand when we are applying jobs from Indeed, from LinkedIn, from any other job portal. That's why we focus on, trying to
Mhm.
explain this information to our clients and network, that how to understand the recruitment procedures. And again,
Yes.
as a job seeker, if you are looking for, you don't have to be desperate. You don't have to sound desperate to the recruiter, because recruiter is just doing the job. He or she doesn't have those what you call it,
Yes.
immediate feelings to understand, right? So instead of showing your desperation, show your skills. Start working on your
Yeah.
maybe posting, start presenting yourself maybe. You can do a lot. That's what I've learned personally and professionally. So when you can do, everyone can do. You just have to get started from somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so
And what, which website do you recommend? Like what are the main websites here to find a job?
yeah, see, back in the times, Indeed was the booming website, Indeed and Monster, and even Gulf. Okay, but
Both.
now LinkedIn have taken place over these websites. So now I would recommend to go on LinkedIn first. Okay,
Yeah.
and then simultaneously start keep an eye on Indeed as well. Okay, but first LinkedIn, I would recommend.
Yes. First, yes. And Sarah said, Amna, this tip is spot on. Companies are not philanthropic work here. The more desperate, the less you have a chance, unfortunately.
Absolutely. Yes, of course. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And how ChatGPT and AI will gonna change the way recruitment process begin done. So it's changing already. It's changing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
In
already
few
changing.
years, recruitment won't exist anymore. They won't need recruiters. That's a kid. I'm joking.
I know. Yeah. It is changing. At the same time, when we talk about LinkedIn, so most of the people are literally hiring people from LinkedIn just by having conversations also. Okay. Yeah. So again, you need to be mindful to understand the job search strategy. Go
Yes.
on asking, go on, ask help from the mentor, from the coaches who can guide you one on one on the recruitment base, on the job search strategies, right? So there are differences, of course, but at the same time, you have to get ready. Okay, so Sarah
Yeah.
is saying hell no for the T and recruitment.
No, yes, of course. No.
Of course.
Recruitment will always be there. HR will always be there. They will always need, like a human at the end of
Yeah.
the process to decide right?
Yeah,
Yes.
even one of my network was sharing me some picture, and it was there that there is a technology and there is a human hand, so we cannot remove the human touch, a
Yes.
technology, hand, and then AI and the real. So we cannot
Yes.
obsolete the human. So there will
Yes.
be always, yeah, for sure.
And I would say, to job seekers, be careful, not reaching out recruiters as like, like as a robot, like
Yeah.
just sending any message, just
Oh
sending,
yeah.
just copy and paste the same
Yeah.
message, without the human touch, without the specifics of the position or specifics for the company.
Yeah.
Because, like, we don't like to talk to automatic message when we call a
Yeah.
call center. All right, no one
Yeah.
likes to, like, talk to, a computer when you call like a call center and you want to solve your problem. Is the same as recruiters. They
Yeah.
hate job seekers that think, um, like, companies are just another number, like another one. It has to be very humanized connection, a very humanized
Yeah.
contact.
Exactly. You are absolutely right. Why? Because, see, as a human, we have the capacity to recall people, right? So if you're reaching to somebody in a very human way, of course, trying to make a conversation, next time you reach, or third time maybe you reach, that person can recall you that, oh, okay,
Mhm.
this is the guy. Maybe he reached out before for the job or maybe for the opportunity. Not that long messages with the cover letter attached. I don't have time,
Yes.
even the recruiters don't have enough time
Yes.
to
Have enough
to
time.
yeah, recruiters are people too. Yeah, absolutely. Of course. Long stories and then cover letter attached. So yeah, job seekers must have to understand this and learn this
Yes.
and practice this actually.
Yes.
It's
uh,
clear that
Obviously,
touch
here the human touch is there in the end.
here.
How to get your CV on the spot on the first selection process using AI.
Yeah.
That's easy. You get a job description, you get your CV, and you use AI, like, to find, like, the key
Keywords. Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
And then you adapt,
Absolutely.
or you can get the job description, go to ChatGPT and say, highlight the main keywords of this job. Boom. And ChatGPT will give you the main keywords, and you adapt these keywords to your CV.
Yeah. Absolutely. There you go. You just have to practice actually. Give it your effort to some of your job applications, then you will have the practice. And there you go. You will be doing it more faster in a more quick way because most of the professionals do ask this, oh, this is a lengthy process. Oh, this will take time.
It is.
So I tell them that yeah, it is. It will be, of course. Once, twice, thrice. You'll have a grip
Yeah,
on it.
exactly. Sorry, saying, can I just add something here? You cannot match the job description with your CV. You can match the job description with your CV, but if you do not have the skills, you will get reproved in the first call. That's true. Yeah, you
There
have
you
to
go.
find, you
Yeah,
have to use keywords that you have, like, or
absolutely.
even that you have studied. I always tell my clients that are, like, in a career transaction, like career
Okay.
change, to add skills or knowledge they have learned in the academic background. But
Yeah.
instead of saying experience with, you can say academic knowledge in yada yada yada. Just
Yeah.
show the recruiter you have studied or you have
Wow.
practiced in,
Wow.
even in, I don't know, voluntary, work.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like business communication. If we say communication is a skill, there is business communication. There is business communication as a course also in some university at your some degree program. You can tell them, of course, why not? So and in other words, I also emphasize that we don't have to lie in our CV. for the skills also.
No,
You have to be very
exactly. No
honest.
lie.
You have to apply for those jobs who you think that you are capable of to do it. Otherwise, you cannot pitch yourself further in the procedures, right? So no lies.
Yes. And also give yourself the chance to get some no's, some rejections.
Why
Because
not?
a
Of
lot of
course.
people, yeah, a lot of people tells me, oh, I didn't send my CV to that position because I was afraid to get rejected, or I didn't have any experience. You don't know if your background or your experience might be suitable or might be a match for what the recruiter is looking for. So give
Exactly.
yourself the chance to hear a no as well, instead of just, decide that you are already rejected and this job is not for you.
Exactly. Or maybe in the company, other department is looking for something which matches to you,
Yeah.
so they could refer your profile to there. This can happen, of course. Yeah. Go
Yeah.
on.
And there are recruitment agencies here, they are very strong, because
Yeah.
I see a lot of recruitment agencies and I see a lot of companies using recruitment agencies here.
Yes, as a third party consultant, as a outsourcing
Yeah.
services, yes, they are using it, and those companies are pulling out the right talent for their clients, and at the same time, they are keeping the database to provide some other profiles to the other requirements. So it happens.
Yes.
So you have to reach out to the right recruitment agencies as well. That
So
will happen.
reach out to companies, reach out to recruitment agencies, reach out to professionals that work in that company,
Yep,
to
absolutely.
network, and also try to participate as much as possible from events. There are so many events here,
Yeah.
exhibitions. You can find amazing pool of talent, amazing pool of referrals. The referrals is
Yeah.
big as well.
And in some of the events maybe you can meet us as well, so we
Yeah,
would like to see each other and meet you guys,
I will
definitely.
be there for sure. Amna, thank you very much for your time, for being here in the channel, sharing your knowledge, your experience. I cannot thank you enough.
Most welcome, and thank you very much for creating such great and insightful events. You are doing a great job, and so much to learn from it. And it's great to be here, and I thank you for all the participants as well, because they have played a very great role, asking questions
Yes,
and being more interactive and more engaging. That's what I like, the
yes,
energy of the shows,
yes.
basically. Yeah.
Guys, thank you for the questions. Thank you for the time. I really appreciate your time,
Bye.
Amna, for being here. And we see each other in the next video. Bye. And we